Valley, Clemson Memorial Stadium. A Week 1 showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. It's the Old Dominion Monarchs and the Clemson Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline where she is keeping a close eye on some injury news that's unfolding.
Checking in with the Monarchs head coach before the game. One of the things that coach is worried about today is that they will be without their starting quarterback. Got hurt in their game last week, and so today their backup is going to get his first action of the season. Coach told me they want to make things easy for him early. They've talked to the other teammates. Everybody do your job. Make sure he can get comfortable with everyone around him so he can make some plays for us down the stretch. Guys, back to you.
We'll see what kind of impact that has, Holly. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Quick give. It's Haynes. Turning it on. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And the Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The offense in hurry-up mode.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Let's take a second and talk about Clemson. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and then they'll get themselves into those rankings.
And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
To the air. It's Denson. Looking down the middle. Had to force that one.
And that's why these guys play defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You got to catch that and make that a pick.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Hits inside. It's Davidson. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6. Clemson is quick to the line. Making the adjustment on the play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. A strike downfield. That's his first catch of the season. They believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early. They'll run it. It's Davidson. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here comes the heat. Right side, it's Davidson. And he murders into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So they put together a 9-play, 75 finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Let's talk for just a minute about Old Dominion. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Hits the accelerator to the right. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, ODU. Extra point here will tie the game.
This is a receiver that is so good running routes. You never know which way he's going to go at the top of his route because he doesn't peek. He doesn't telegraph where he's going. The timing on corner routes is so important, and the quarterback did a nice job getting it out early so his receiver could make the catch and take it into the end zone.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Going to the ground. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little freeze for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to pass. It's Denson. He tries to take the top off. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. On the draw, it's Davidson. Enough to move the chains. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Clemson jumps to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the middle. And he gets rid of it.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Changing the routes with his receiver. He'll keep it on 2nd down. Breaks into the open. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Running inside. It's Davidson. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. With the draw, it's Davidson. Fights off a defender. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down.
And they get another first down, and this offense right now, man, it's just death by 1,000 cuts, right? Like, not a lot of big plays, but they're finding ways to continue to move the football to get first downs, and a lot of times, man, the wear-out factor will come. You run a bunch of plays, and this defense can get tired.
Straight ahead, it's Haynes. Maybe it got some room, headed to the goal line, and he's in. His way in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. You saw it right there.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Pulled and finds his man on the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
And the Monarchs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on second down. Out wide right, it's Jackson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. It's caught. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Oh, pressure's coming. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. They'll give it to the transfer, first carry of the season. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached a break. Clemson has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Might as well run him again. Shakes off the defender. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
The corners are walked up tight. Back to pass on second down. Left side is Harris. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
And he's just kind of proven that he's difficult to defend. And when I'm playing defense, and we've seen him have success throwing the ball through the air, but now, nice job dropping back, trying to force the ball down the field, but does a really smart thing. Just kind of tucks it, takes off, and gets the first down. This guy's showing you a little bit of everything today.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The fake wants to throw. Rolls right. Into the end zone. Very fortunate that wasn't a pick in the end zone.
Man, they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped this field.
They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down.
And I like when offenses understand, man, when I get down here in this part of the field really shrinks in the red zone. Get the ball to your playmaker, and sometimes he'll make things happen. And he did there. Got a nice gain, didn't get in the end zone. Now your decision. What do you want to do on 4th down?
It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanking the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
That gives him 54 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
They'll ride him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Motion from the wide receiver. He's changing the play. Wants to throw. It's Denson. Takes a shot. Out wide left, it's Johnson. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was 2 guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I got to be safe with the football.
Second down, gonna throw it. It's complete to the right. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. Clemson is quick to the line. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. It's complete to the left. He did everything he could to find enough running room, and he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's 4th down. A couple of yards short of the 1st down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. They'll move the wide receiver. Move. Snapped on 4th down. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. The Tigers with the 1st and 10. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Long way to go on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davidson. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Looking to throw on 3rd. Left side is Davidson. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep them at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for me.
Wants to throw on 1st. Rush right in his face. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Looking for room, it's Davidson. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. He's got 69 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Defense comes up with a huge stop and maybe forcing them into a field goal attempt.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
Needs it here on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. The quick game. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. 2nd down to the air. Right side, it's Jackson. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Fresh center downs going to the air. Looking deep down the right side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the 1st half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Going to try to get it himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Denson. Trying to make magic with his feet. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Second down, going to throw it. Under pressure. Hit as he throws.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
On the run, it's Davidson. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin our coverage with Alabama taking on the number 7 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the Crimson Tide coming away with the victory in one of the highest scoring games we've seen all season, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Ground with the counter. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Defense did a really good job stringing that one out.
You got to see the counter when you start to pull guys, understanding I'm going to spill that ball, make sure it bounces outside, out wide, doesn't come downhill. Great job by the defense understanding that and pursuing to the football.
High coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
Fields the punt. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Using his legs, it's Davidson. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. Clemson jumps to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The give to the back. They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Quarterback signaling to his guys. Looking downfield, it's Denson. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Snapped it, and he has to have it. He's going to fire deep. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
Man, those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
It's dropped after taking the hit.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Keeps it moving. It's James.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipte if they can stop him on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Leaping grab for a big gain. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Old Dominion. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Tigers send out the offense to go to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Making the adjustment. Sets his feet. It's Denson. Still looking. On the move, he fires. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
Into the 3rd quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. On the draw, it's Davidson. Got the first down. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, it's Haynes. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
Third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Got room at the 35. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put them down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Quarterback changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Denson. Out wide left, it's Davidson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. From the gun. Short pass. Got enough space. Touchdown, Tigers. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He is a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Left side, it's Sherman. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The run inside. It's Jackson. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Now just about ready to snap it to start the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll run him again. Got enough for the first down. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. The Monarchs are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Wants to go up top on second down. Sends it downfield. Hauls it in down the sideline. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Monarchs. The AT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Clemson comes out its offense ready to go on the attack. That last touchdown drive tightened this one up, and we'll see what these guys can do coming down the stretch. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And the Tigers want to crank the tempo. Just feeds the running back. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. He's now up to 104 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. Got the first down. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 crash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They were all over it.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Obviously backed up against it. Time running out. Got to get the football back. 2 good plays. Now third down. I stay aggressive. Have to come after him. If they decide to throw the football, so be it. But stay aggressive. Get that football back for your offense.
To the air. It's Denson. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Holding this fourth quarter lead, and they're going to try to finish it off with a gamble on fourth down. Timeout called by Clemson. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line.
And a huge thank you in order right there. That returner's literally going to go find my man and go, thank you so much for making up for my mistake. That could have been huge, but the offense caught a break and fell.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Drops back on first down. Out wide right, it's Heath. There he goes. At the 20. Touchdown, ODU. They've got the lead here in the fourth. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the fourth. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Fielded in the end zone, it's Davidson. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. So now they take over. This momentum has been completely taken away from them, but still an opportunity to put together a late drive.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Drops back. It's Denson. Turns it upfield. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Tigers right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Turner. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Back to pass on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Melton. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Tigers! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. The Tigers are back on top.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
They want to throw it. Pass is incomplete. No good on the 2-point conversion. They tried to stretch this lead out to a field goal, but they're still up by 1. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So Old Dominion's offense hopes this drive holds some promise. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Selling the fake. Buys time to his left. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the 1st down on a 2nd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Jackson. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
Right side, it's Lewis. Finds a seam. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Running the red zone, it's James. Driven back. Clemson calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the Tigers will use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. This defense with its back to the wall has been a wall. Now, 4th and goal. What do you think?
Well, if I'm the defense, shoot, I've stuffed you a couple times in a row. I've put that doubt in your head, so I want you to go for it. I'm going to get another stop.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback's mistake pushes the ball back in the shadow of his own goalpost. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. And the chance for victory is straight ahead. A field goal attempt from right down the middle. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They have taken the lead in the final seconds, guys, and the celebration has erupted on the sideline. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Making the adjustment on the play. Back to throw, it's Denson. He wants a big play here late. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it.
Odysseus, King of Ithaca, leader of all men in the night's realm, bitch. That's how you win a fucking football game, hoe ass nigga, bitch ass nigga, fuck nigga, unmute your mic, hoe ass. I told that nigga 3D he not fucking with me year 2, and I meant that shit, bruh. And I meant that shit, bruh. Fucking Odysseus, man. Leader of men in this motherfucker. And they told me it couldn't be done. And I came in that bitch and I crashed that fuck nigga. And I crashed that fuck. And I clowned 3D. And I clowned that nigga. And I clowned that fuck nigga because I knew it was sweet. I told my niggas at halftime, we the better football team. And I swear that shit on everything. On Zeus, nigga. On fucking Zeus. But hey, Poseidon tried to come 3rd quarter. Rain clouds, thunderstorms, whirlpools. Fuck that shit through the shred. Through the shred, 3D in the rain. Man, fuck Poseidon and all his fucking gods and goddesses. Hoe ass nigga. Bitch ass nigga. And the stream rocket so the world can hear this shit. Fuck Poseidon. Hoe ass nigga. I told that fuck nigga, I'ma get my man home. Hey, 3D, I told them fuck niggas, Athena by my side, bro. On Zeus. Come on, man. They tried to gun us down. They said them tigers had something for us. Bitch, what's a tiger to a monarch? There's hierarchies in this fucking kingdom, 3D. And it starts at the top. With them fucking kings, not them fucking weak ass jokers and fucking peasants. Clean up my fucking boot, bitch. Fucking peasant. Nigga can't fuck with me. Told that nigga he thought it was sweet. Nigga had ooh ah. Chris Johnson. That's cool. Now watch this. Watch me work this portal. Watch me not pay my coordinators $1,000 fucking dollars. I got niggas trying to come here for free to crash fuck niggas like you. What the fuck we talking about? And they said, don't let that nigga Chills get the dub, cause he gonna reveal all them facts on the whole ass nigga. I told that nigga he boxed, bro. He really can't fuck with me, bro. Year 2 shit, bro. That shit shut your ass up, bitch. I clowned you. I clowned you. Yup. I clowned you. Hold up. I didn't clown you. For the fun of it. For the fun, man, get your ass. Shut up, nigga. You can't fuck with me. I told you 2-1. It's 2-1. I knock you down on your own shit. Hey, boom. What's that sound? It's Shields kicking the door down, bitch ass nigga. I run up in niggas trap, take all they got. The fuck out of here, weak nigga. Come on, baby. Now watch how I look year 3. First game out the gate? Fuck is we talking about? That's a real leader of men on that fucking field, bruh. That's a real leader of men on that fucking field, but change the future! He did that shit, bro. He really did that shit, bro. Nigga, hey, hold up. 3D. No. Truth. That's the nigga I need. Come here, Truth. Hey, what they say about that shit? The natural. What that shit do? Break it down, though. You the smart nigga in the chat. Tell him what it do. They play through the weather, right? What happened? They tried to send Poseidon. That nigga's a bitch. They tried to I'm really locked in through the strand for my life. Really for my life. Man, shut your ass up, bitch. Beat me then. You can't. Cause I own you. Like the peasant you is, nigga. I really. Boom. Oh shit, what? Who's that sound? It's Odysseus. I'm about to get them suitors out this motherfucker. Watch this. See. Stab. I got them suitors out the house, nigga.